This young lady has a message for the white liberals. I want y'all to hear this right here. It didn't come from me, it came from she.
I never knew how racist I was until I came to Colorado. Because let me tell you how much I absolutely despise speaking with anybody who is a white savior liberal. The amount of racism I have for people of my own kind drives me up a motherfucking wall and is a little bit mind-blowing, to be quite fucking frank. White liberals are the worst people in all of society. They have this complex of superiority about them where they think that they are better than other people, but at the same time they think that they're lesser than other people. So they always play the victim while also saying that they're better than other people by trying to put other people on a pedestal, by trying to also tell other people that, hey, I know that I'm better than you, so I'm going to help you rise up in the ranks. And then when other people call them out for that shit, they're like, no, it's not that I think that I'm better than you. I just know that I'm better than you. So that's why I need to save you, right? When you have a conversation with somebody who's a white savior liberal, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You get the fat white women who have the shaved slick backs with the purple hair, the septum piercing, the pedophile glasses, the gut hanging out with the crop top, and you're like, why would you ever wear that out in public? And they're like, because my body, my choice. Ooh, fat reliance, fat superiority. Oh, they them energy. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And then you get them in a conversation with somebody who happens to be like a black conservative or a person of color who's a conservative, and they're like, I need to save you because you are a lesser person than I am. Then you're like, hey, that's a really wild thing to say, because just because you're white doesn't mean that you're better than I am. And they're like, well, it's not that I'm better than you. I just know that you have years upon years upon years of oppression. They're like, hey, I'm not oppressed. I'm actually earning more money than you. I'm more successful than you. I've taken life by the horns and I've ridden it well, and I've learned my life lessons and I've gotten to where I wanted to go. And here I am as a person of color or somebody who you're saying that I need to be lesser than you, that you need to save me. And here I am doing better at life than you are. And you still think that you're in a better position than I am in life, that you need to save me and walk me through this. Tell me how this makes sense. Tell me how this makes sense. Because it drives me fucking crazy, man. Because let me just tell you, all right, now that I'm here in Colorado, we are here for a short period of time, thank God. I'm seeing everything from Colorado on my For You page, and a lot of these conversations that I'm seeing be had between white savior liberals and people who are not white and are not liberals, yeah, that's typically how the conversation goes. And I'm just so fucking sick of it. Plus, I'm just sick of not seeing aesthetically pleasing individuals. Get rid of the pedophile glasses. Come on, George Harvey, let's not do that. And the fucking shaved sides with your fucking weird, I can't do it. Septum piercing, I just want to pull it out of your face. I don't know. Call me hateful. I am. I hate every single white savior liberal. I fucking hate you guys. Call me a racist against white liberals, because I am. Am I racist against any other race? No. White liberals, I hate you all. I never knew how racist.
All right, so I want to speak on that just for a minute. I worked for the federal government for 17 years, and I met a bunch of amazing people. Some of those amazing people I met, so I thought, were white liberals. And then, I was working with them for a long time, had a great relationship, at least I thought. But as soon as I started doing political commentary, I started to see exactly what this lady is talking about. All over the internet, you see a bunch of what this lady is talking about. You will see white people, white liberals especially, telling black people how oppressed we are, how much of a victim we are, how we should be ashamed of ourselves for voting how we vote or thinking how we think, not realizing that we think for ourselves just like you think for yourself. The same people that you call yourself trying to help, you're hurting by being extremely disrespectful and telling us that we cannot do for ourselves. The family that I raised wasn't by accident. The Lord blessed me with that. My community blessed me to be able to do that. And so far, so good. And guess what? I did it in a world that's mostly white. I did it in a country that's mostly white, and I'm okay. Um, Us constantly supporting liberal ways of thinking is ruining and destroying our community, the little bit that we have left. So the ones of us that decide to make a change, those are the smartest of us. Those are the strongest of us. Those are us who got balls of steel and are willing to stand up, not only for, but against our community, because we want there to be accountability and responsibility for the people who want to do well in life. The Million Man March was one of the biggest days in my upbringing. I got together with my brothers, my big cousin, all of my cousins. We went down this we went downtown to the Million Man March, and they kept singing the song over and over and over again. I cannot forget it to save my life. As a matter of fact, when I was young, around that time, on Saturdays, there was a, a a group of men that will come to the school to just speak to us, and they were called the Concerned Black Men, and they would give us information on on self, on loving ourselves, and being upstanding black men. So during the Million Man March, they kept on singing this song, and it was the Day of Atonement, reconciliation, and responsibility. That's what they kept on singing. This is the Day of Atonement, reconciliation, and responsibility. And I didn't know what they was talking about until I got older and started to speak about responsibility. And I started to speak about whether or not we should allow our children to not only listen to certain music or watch certain television shows, but be rappers and singers and be in the industry that's constantly taking advantage of our community and make us go in the wrong direction. Because something that people don't realize, something that these white people who continuously tell us to stay in our place, they don't hear that. They don't hear themselves saying, stay in your place. This is where you're supposed to be with the rest of those black people that look like you. You need to stay in your place. The people who are celebrated in our communities are not always the intellectuals, not always the people that go off to college, do something with themselves, come back in a suit, and they're dressed up and they're speaking differently, and they're carrying themselves differently so that they can be of more value in the marketplace, so that they could be more approachable in the marketplace, so that they can be so that they can have a longer life, because I can't operate the same way I did coming up as a youngin in Southeast DC as a grown man. Whereas when I was first getting pulled over by police, even with my wife in the car, many times with my wife in the car, she would wonder why I was so upset and mad at the police. But the police that pulled me over, all of them times, I was pulled over a lot. All them times when I was just being rude and barking back and just yelling, telling them to hurry up. Why you pull me over? You just wasting my time. F all y'all, man, hurry up, hurry up. Just being super disrespectful. It could have gone left at any time, at any moment. But once you start to correct that and then tell other people to correct it, now you are considered to be a house nigga. You are considered to be a house slave. You are considered to be a coon, Uncle Tom, what else they call it? A bootlicker, you name it. So this young lady is absolutely correct. And I love the fact that she is the one that went in on people that look like her but have effed up ways of thinking, because they feel like they're in the club so they can speak for the club. So since you've been let in, since you have an honorary what you call it, gang? What you call it? Membership into our black unity. Here's the thing, white people, I want y'all to understand this. The same black people that you call yourself stumping for, the same black people that you call yourself repping, they don't like you. They don't like you at all. They still think like I thought, like when I was 25, 26 years old, when I didn't like white people. They still think that everybody that's white is the worst people in the world. They still think that you are a danger. They don't love you. So imagine how silly you are out there, all in people's faces, black people faces, talking about you're confused. You don't know how much those people hate you over there. No, you don't know how much the people that you're repping and that you claim to love hate you. And guess what? It's okay because you hate black people as well. Because you constantly say, stay in your place, in your own way of doing it. Just think about that. Margaret Sanger. A lot of people don't understand where she came from or what she was about, but this lady was all about getting rid of black babies. That's what you're controlling the growth of the black race. And a lot of people didn't understand that. Hillary Clinton, that was one of her mentors, someone that she looked up to. And we're not even going to talk about Biden. We're not going to talk about any of these people. I don't want to point fingers and play the blame game. All I'm going to say is this. I appreciate this lady's point of view. It definitely gave me some insight on their culture. And I would love for y'all to share this bad boy so that other people can see it too. And make sure y'all go to the link in the descriptions. Check out our merch. We got some exciting things that are happening. I plan on doing a commercial, like a little ad here shortly to show you all. But I would love for y'all to check it out, man, because I'm sure y'all got some brothers and fathers and uncles and cousins and sisters and aunts and mothers who will look good in some of the merch that you will find in hatsforsale.com. LFR Family. Make sure you check it out. Now, if you go through the link and you put in the code that's in the link, you will get 10% off. But make sure that you hook your family up for Christmas, all right? But y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. I know I was doing a whole bunch of ranting, but I think I made a point in there somewhere. I'll see y'all next time. Love you. Peace. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have, trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing, we have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.